Holy shit, they're back. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Tyler.
Yeah, we actually came back this week, and my name's Luke.
No, I'm surprised that they're here. The people watching this.
I'm surprised that we're here.
The girl reading this.
I'm surprised that we are here. That's what I'm surprised. I'm surprised we didn't pack up and leave. We didn't take all of our YouTube money and get out of Dodge.
Yeah, that last episode was our exit strategy.
Yeah, we tried to get out on that one. We haven't been in the Discord for the last week either.
Welcome to episode 52 of Holy Heck, I Really Like Love Live, our podcast where we go in depth and discuss every single Love Live song from the very beginning until right now. And I hope this is the redemption arc. Like that was the lowest point arc, where our hero is,
This is 52. That's a year's worth of episodes. This has to be our redemption episode.
Happy more than 1 year kind of thing.
Congratulations, us.
Omed the toe, us actually, because. Sharon's gonna say that about 30 times in their song.
Perfect.
But no, today we're doing the new subunit songs. So from Azalea, Guilty Kiss, and Sharon, we got Sotsugyou Desune, Guilty Farewell Party, and Sakura Baibai, which are all you were the one who said it before, but I will be the one to say it now.
Shit.
I think these are all just incredibly consistent releases. Honestly, these are all really awesome.
Yeah, I feel like this is probably between the three groups, this is the most consistent subunit release ever. It's kind of cheating because they only got one song each instead of two, but all three of these are just fantastic. Really, really solid songs.
I legitimately don't have that much of a criticism for any song, and they did what they did incredibly well, and then that's just the end of it. I mean, of course, there's things to talk about, but wow, I don't.
Nope, that's the end of the episode. See you guys next week.
Anyway, last time we asked you guys what is your favorite SIP season 2 song, and we got an answer coming in from half the comment section. We pretty much decided that to atone for last episode, we are just gonna pick everyone who was immensely disappointed,
which is everybody.
Yeah, which was most people. Nick, RYC. I don't know if RYC was very disappointed, but Dextroy Fuller, Styx, RYC again, who is here, and I love Stickers. Zilball's there too, but Zilball was talking about how it's okay to dislike songs, so I don't think they were too pissed off. But everybody in the Discord too.
Yeah, literally everybody, pretty much everybody on planet Earth. How many people watched this episode? 7? That sounds good. Shout out to our 461 subscribers then, and our 460 now, and also the one dislike on our video. No, I'm gonna dislike this video also.
Same. No. I mean, we honestly let's leave this episode in the past with the question. I guess just bury it. No. We're on to bigger and better things with this episode.
All right. Overall feelings on these three songs. Give me 10 seconds on each of them.
10 seconds on each of them. All right. You want to divide that up? We'll start with
we'll bounce back
one.
And forth. We'll bounce back and forth.
All right, Azalea first. We're gonna do it in Azalea, Guilty Kiss, Sharon order. So you Azalea first.
Best Azalea song, IMO. Not an Azalea fan, but this song's a banger. Go.
When I listened to the song, my only thought the entire time was, I can't wait for Luke to listen to this song.
Yeah, there it is. Guilty Farewell Party. Guilty Kiss is just my favorite subunit now. Go.
They did cool things very well, and it's also Majuku Dreamer too because there's just 18 choruses in this song.
We take
all right,
those.
Sharon.
Sakura Baibai. What a goddamn banger, dude! This is the most fun song I've ever heard in my life. Go.
It's okay to not be for this to not be your favorite song, but I won't accept that you don't like it as an answer.
Yeah, that's good. This is Kin Mirai happy and levels of fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was. I like that segment. Can we have that segment more often?
Yeah, let's just do it every time. We got 3 songs to slug through. There'll be the 3-hour long episode later.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind if it's these songs. That's fine.
These good ass songs.
All right. I mean, are you ready to hop into Sotsugyou Desune?
Let's just dive on into this pool of good song. right. Anybody who listens to our podcast regularly knows that I am the biggest want Azalea, but also not like Azalea boy. And we've finally done it. I can concretely say that this is an Azalea song that I will want to listen to on different occasions other than just right now. And this song's so good. I'm not a synth pop fan because I feel like a lot of the time synth pop, like the synth isn't there to elevate the vocalist. The Sith. This is now a Star Wars crossover episode. The synth is there to be another vocalist that's there and trying to also get its own part of the limelight. And I feel like in this song, the synth takes this backseat. It's really gentle throughout a lot of the song, and that's what I want. And the song feels calming and serene rather than kind of harsh with its synth.
I was so happy when I heard this song, and like we've been friends and like talking about music for long enough to where like I can pretty much gauge like something you will like, something you won't like. And I remember I heard this song before you, and I was like, you know, like of course I'm excited for the song. It's a Love Live song, but like, wow, am I excited for you to hear this song? Because
when the short versions came out, when the previews came out, I was like, okay, this could be it. I was like, I'm not gonna get myself hyped up, but this could be it.
It was great.
And it's it. And we've done it. We've done it, boys. First good Azalea song ever.
Hey, come on, don't say that. No words like that. All right, so it's funny that you say that the synth kind of takes a back seat in this song, because I agree. But but what it also does, I think, is, how do I describe it? Let me preface this by saying that I think this is one of the most insane off vocals we've ever received in our life, if we're being honest.
Okay, so like, what I mean by that is like the synth, it doesn't feel as hyper. Like it's not. There's some parts during the chorus where it's like getting very electronic, but like a lot of the parts during the verses, it's like sticking mostly to percussion, and also there's this weird part where there's like a synth horn in the bridge.
I think it's just a real saxophone.
Well, I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's a funny synth saxophone. But like
it's like a weird plastic
really,
one.
Yeah, no, but through a synthesizer. It's just really strange, and I don't know if necessarily that's probably my least favorite part of the song. Like it's weird, but like when I say least favorite part of the song in this song, it's like it's fine. This song just does everything I'd want in a synth pop song, which is saying something because I don't like synth pop.
This song reminds me of like, you ever like stay at your friend's house until like 2 a.m. and like you want to stay over, but you got to go back home, and you're just driving home and there's nobody on like the normally really busy roads, so you can like
it's like haunted.
Yeah, like drive fast, turn up the music. Like this is a song you'd play. It's relaxing, like it kind of fits the nighttime atmosphere, but at the same time you're still not done hanging out with your friend yet, so you got to kind of like keep the hype going for a little bit more.
The song is like powerful enough where you're not going to fall asleep to it, but it's still relaxing. It's still melodic and like sounds nice to your ears.
Yeah, maybe not something you find on like lo-fi beats to chill and study to. But at the same time,
it's a little
like,
too hard for that.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not like, oh, like let's get fucking crunk kind of song. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, like just the percussion, like the bass drum throughout the song, it feels so welcoming rather than like trying to beat you up with itself.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you're talking electronic keys.
You're talking about the kick?
Yeah, it's so great throughout the song that is happening. It just feels so welcoming. It feels so warm. And this is what I wanted.
It's so funny because like, while it's not like it definitely it's like it's a background kind of thing, you know, it's not very prominent. Like it could just be like this kick explosion in your eardrums, but it's not. But it's like intense enough to where like you can still feel it in your chest every time it happens. God, this song is so cool.
It's hyper. It's very noticeable, but it's not taking away from the vocals. Which, by the way, vocals are like fantastic in this song. This fits the vocal stylings of the girls extremely well. It's kind of like a slower, more melodic song. You could make an argument for Kanan that she does better in like high tempo, upbeat songs. But I do think she's more playful and fun in those scenarios, which I think like suits her best. But like, you can get your best vocal performance out of Kanan in a slower, more melodic song like this, where she has time to sing out and everything. And this is, of course, Daya's best way to sing songs, and Hanamaru will just make anything sound good. So like the vocals are fantastic, and that you just kind of expect that from these three girls. But like the synth not trying to be the star of the show made the synth the star of the show.
I think a lot of the chill yet hype vibes we get from the song are completely, I don't know, it's completely due to the whole like thing we got going on in the background. I don't know what that would be. I guess that's just some kind of like computer generated drum. Like I have no idea what that would actually be called, but just the tickas in the background. I am a huge fan of how they never really evolved into anything. I mean, of course, you get like the Star Wars like do like synth drums. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
it's cool how they're just like, you know, they're there the whole time, and I think that's really awesome.
Yeah, and then it's just it's so warming and welcoming. All three of these songs have like very cool bass parts, in the backing, and I think that's a cool little thing between the three of them.
So a big thing with this song is that it was arranged by our boys, the Techno Boys, the Techno Boys Pullcraft Green Fund.
That is most our boy.
Yeah, in all capital letters, Techno Boys Pullcraft Green Fund, which I looked up. I think one of the reasons the off vocal for this is so good is because, okay, I don't know that much about other composers and arrangers. I know that they are like their own people and they do like freelance work to like, you know, make different songs. Like an agency hires them and then they, you know, like help create a song, obviously. But the Techno Boys, through my research, I found out that they are just a band. So like, imagine if Love Live was like an American franchise and then they're like, yeah, we just had the Chainsmokers do the backing for this. Like, what? Like, really? So like they have a band doing the background thing. It's not just a person like with a really good idea. It's like, hello, we're a band and we're gonna play our instruments now.
Yeah,
and it's like
super cool.
That's really awesome.
That's a really interesting thing. Yeah.
I don't have enough good things to say about this song.
Well, I feel like if you this is a song where like if you listen to it, you'll know why we like it.
Yeah.
This song just feels so welcoming and warm. You have these like vocalists that is their vocal stylings. They're like very welcoming, and it just feels like this is the perfect Azalea song for me. I understand that there's people out there that do like that harder synth pop, quote unquote harder. But this kind of melodic slow song is what I do like out of Azalea.
There's just such a fascinating dichotomy between like a song that has like a very cold subject matter, like we're graduating, you know, the whole idea of this feeling will feel like this horrible like feeling I'm feeling right now will feel nostalgic to me at some point because it's, you know, like, wow, you know, I was graduating, I'm sad that I'm leaving my friends and everything, but yet the song is so like warm and it like the song embraces you, you know what I mean? So it like takes something like it's almost like the song is like the comforting hug at the end of the fact that, hey, we're graduating and it's sad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this feels like the version of Tokimeki that like I've always kind of wanted. Tokimeki for me, the synth sometimes comes across a little too harsh. It's getting like high up in like the bells and the whistles and stuff, and it just gets a little too harsh for me at times. While this never stops being like gentle and melodic, while also the chorus gets a little bit stronger. Yeah, I don't want to use the word hard for that chorus because like the chorus doesn't get hard; it gets more powerful. But it's still so gentle and serene and just wants to give you a big old hug.
It makes you like your eyes are already like closed, then you have clenched fists, and then your eyes get more closed, and your fists get more clenched. Like
yeah.
So powerful. I'm fascinated with the insane amount of reverb on everything in this song. You were in a goddamn cave in this song. Like there's already a huge amount on the vocals and the instrumental, but then you have the harmonies, and they're just like the ghosts of Azalea past, like singing the harmonies. They're from 20 miles away in a cave with a megaphone. Like, I love the reverb in the song.
Yeah, I mean, we take those though. These are three girls that can like harmonize very well.
I think,
I'm so happy that this is a song that I like.
I'm so happy it's a song that exists at all. I think the song really took a page out of Nightingale Love Song's kind of like spacious book, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think this song nails the atmosphere it's going for just perfectly. It's just this ambience that is, I don't know, it's fantastic. Like I think everything this song tries, it just succeeds with flying colors. It is
no, awesome song.
We have songs songs like, I don't know, Colorful Voice, right? Where it's like they try to do so many things, and it's kind of just like an attempt at like, you know, most of them, where it's just like it's fine, but it's, you know, it's not everything this song tries. They just succeed exceedingly well with.
Yeah, there's not a pile of average. There's not a very large pile of average in this song. There's a smaller pile of just perfection. Like, this song's really good. I'm gonna say this for the next two songs also, so like stand by. These songs are like all top 20 for me, like without a doubt. There's no. I thought about this today when I was at work. I was like, oh yeah, these are like top 20 songs, and we say that a lot now, but there's 7 billion songs, but these are top 20 songs for me. Like, these three songs are fantastic.
I feel like the song just had a game plan from the beginning. It's like, here's what we're setting out to do, and it did, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I know we didn't really touch on the vocals that much in this song. Because we had so much to say about how the instrumental just works to the strength of, like, you know, all the girls. But there is one little thing I wanted to say really quick about something they do in the chorus that's really cool. If you won't mind me being ukulele boy for 2 seconds.
Don't break it.
It's me with the ukulele. So the kind of like main, I don't know, just like the main chorus of the song, you know, just, you know, na 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 na. The first time around, that goes, and it lands on that, which is fine. But the second time around, it goes, which sounds kind of gross now, but if you pair it with the rest of it, it just, that's the part where you really clench your fists and close your eyes super hard. So in comparison, I'll play the rest of it. There it is. There's the first one, and then the next one is, and I just, going from to, I don't know, man. It gets me. Like, that's the part where it's just, I feel it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I hate that I can't just bring Azalea in and have him sing it for you, and I have to play it on ukulele.
I just really wish that they would come to my house and sing the song to me over and over again until I fall asleep.
Right, of course. Except I would never fall asleep, and I'd be standing there wide-eyed like, holy shit, Azalea's at my house.
I'd just take a nap. They'll be there when I wake up.
I sleep. That is the ultimate I sleep. No, but
they'd be like, "Do you want us to sing another song?" I'd be like, "No,
if you want,
no, just keep doing this one." No, not if they want. Just keep doing this one.
So yeah, I know it's not very specific with the lyrics, but I really do like when they do stuff like that. They do that in Waku Waku Week along with a few other ones. That's kind of like in line with the reverse creep chord that I've talked about before, but not quite. I just really like, I don't know, it's just one thing 1 second and then another thing the next second, and that just brings on like this huge feeling of intensity from the verse. That it's kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to get that feeling. Like, you can't really manufacture that feeling like you can just put highs in songs, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Like, highs are the cheap, like, hey, it's great, here, throw some highs in and everybody will be awesome, it'll be great. And it's easy to do, and like, it's not bad, it's just easy. But it's not easy to create such like a like an intensity like they did. Like, flawlessly, might I add. It's very simple, all it is moving up one note, but wow, is it incredible.
Yeah, and simplicity is just what I've been like looking for from Azalea, and I'm happy that like we just got simplicity in this song, like, but extremely well executed simplicity.
Yeah, not simple to where it's boring. Speaking of simple to where it's boring, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The
song's also certified banger. We got triple certified banger today.
Guilty Farewell Party. It's actually guilty with a question mark and exclamation point. Farewell Party.
It doesn't know what it wants in life.
Yeah, they just needed to throw that in there somewhere. I'm getting really sick of Guilty Kiss. Can you make a new name? God damn it. No, not at all. I'm really excited for this song, or I was really excited for this song. I got a few hot takes for when we talk about this song, but that's for when we talk about it. In which case, are you ready to talk about it? Any final closing thoughts on Azalea aside from the song is good?
It's really goddamn good.
All right, yeah.
Like, I don't know. I said everything I wanted to say about it.
Yeah, listen to the off vocal. Good time.
Yeah. So Guilty Farewell Party, or Guilty Farewell Party. This song feels like I'm cheating on my wife, and like my wife in this case is Lily White, and Lily White is just like the best. She's been a fantastic wife to me for decades now. But like Guilty Kiss just came along and is just Lily White, but a slightly better wife, and so Guilty Kiss is just like I'm ready to concede the fact. Guilty Kiss is just like my favorite subunit now.
Lily White is like your loving wife that you've had forever, but Guilty Kiss is just hot.
Yeah, and like they have 3 songs in my top 11 on the song sorter. I'm sure when I do my song sorter again sometime next year, this song is going to be in the top 20. Like I was talking about earlier, like it's just there's 4 songs in the top 20. You're saying something to me, Guilty Kiss. I adore this song a lot. It might be my least favorite of these 3, even though I do really enjoy it. But this song's a certified banger.
That's just a testament to all 3, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, to me, these feel like solid top 20 songs for me. Like, and that goes back to this is such a consistent subunit release.
Yeah, I mean, okay, before I forget, because I'm totally going to forget. Last song composed by Hiroyasu Hayakawa. Sorry, as much as I wanted to only talk about our boy Techno Boys, I could not have our composer there too. Because the boys arranged and our other boy composed. So, sorry. Anyway, Guilty Farewell Party. It gotta be real with you. I think, okay, so I am also in the boat that I think this is one of the most fantastic subunit releases of all time. Especially with consistency, just how consistent all of them are. I think, and it's hard for me to say this. I'm the crying guy with the gun right now. There has to be a last, and I'm pretty in the camp that this is my least favorite of the 3.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with you. Like, we'll get to our rankings later on the inevitable episode question of rank the 3 of them. That we will ask you guys.
Right.
But this is probably my least favorite of the 3. But with that being said, this is still just, there has to be a last place, and this is a certified banger, just like the other 2.
It was not an easy choice at all. Like, given the choice, you know, like, I mean, obviously, of course, there has to be a last, and I knew pretty much, like, after I listened to the song that, because I listened to this one. Oh no! I listened to Azalea, Guilty Kiss, and then it took a while for Chiron to show up. Like, I was like, so what does the Chiron one sound like?
Pulled out of the nether.
Yeah. But I knew pretty much right after. Like, I listened to the Azalea one, and I was like, that was really good. And I listened to the Guilty Kiss one, and I was like, that's fine, but we have to listen to my favorite subunit now. Like, I pretty much knew it. This is probably gonna be bottom of the 3, which is surprising because I don't think I've ever ranked Guilty Kiss my least favorite of any subunit release ever. Mm-hmm. I don't. Yeah. I think that's a new concept for both of us. I know yes for me. I don't know yes for you. And given the fact that Azalea exists, probably yes.
Yeah, probably yes because Azalea exists. It's kind of cheating. This song, like, I have a lot of trouble pinning down what I like about the song, and it kind of like harkens back to Guilty Eyes Fever for me. I have a lot of trouble really pinning down what I like about Guilty Eyes Fever. I just really enjoy the song. Like, it's just a bop, you know? I bop to that song. And like all day for the last 2 or 3 days at work, I've just been bopping away to this song too.
Okay, honestly, well, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
Honestly, like we attributed this to the Azalea song, and I guess neither of us thought ahead enough to the next two songs to say it, so I will say it now. I think the strength of all three of these songs, and not just Azalea, is that they're all like different kinds of just pop that you just bob along with. They are so simple, yet all so amazing in different ways. You know what I mean? Like, there's like hidden levels of complexity, as we talked about with Azalea in the off vocal, but like at its core, these are all like, all three of these songs are pop songs, and they're like, they're all very like, you know, surface level, kind of simple, but at the same time still, you know, really, really amazing. And I think the strength of these songs is that they're so easy to get into your head, just become an earworm and just bob along with you for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? Like,
we got like these three different genres of pop between these three. We got the synth pop song, we got kind of like this pop rock song, and we got this like pop song.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like EDM, like it's just dance music, like it's,
So like songs just really, really enjoyable. I have a lot of trouble pinpointing what it is about the song that I truly love that makes it so great for me, but wow, it's good.
I don't know. I think this is one of the more easier like songs for a Westerner to pick up and be like, good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's very familiar with the genres that we are all very familiar with. It has a lot of English, like a lot of English in this song.
I think I can pinpoint like a few things that really help it, you know, be elevated.
Well, let me hear them.
So Mari just is absolutely
okay.
She starts out and just like slays this song.
You are
absolutely obliterates.
You are
song.
Going way too far ahead in my notes for my liking right now. All right, so
she is so sensational. All three of the vocalists are great in this song, but like Mari just blows this song up, and it's great.
I think the other two vocalists are like fine to really good in the song.
Yeah,
but. Yeah. Mari, especially in the pre-chorus, like, you know, right before the second chorus, because we start with the chorus, but like, you know, na 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 na, that part, she is just sensational at that part. It is I'm so okay. This annoys me about Lantis, because like they know how to like make a good song and put people where they need to be, right? So why can't they just put Hanamaru somewhere, right? Like, put Hanamaru where she needs to be.
When she kicks down the door to like start the song. It's so good. Obviously, she has multiple other solos throughout the song that are like just as good. But the fact that they've just plopped Mari down and she kicked open the door and was like yes, and then just immediately obliterates the song is so good. There's no better way you could have started the song.
Just imagine a unicycling Mari just like chainsawing the door in half, like come on, na 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 na.
Yeah. There's some like really sick drums in the pre-chorus.
Oh yes, I meant to talk about those.
Yeah, to lead us in. The drums, like the percussion in this song definitely isn't as it's not as noticeable as in the Azalea song. It's there the whole time, but it's not trying to take a front seat at any point. But the drums in those pre-chorus are just sick. Like they're so great. They're such a great way to lead into the chorus, which the chorus is great.
Yeah. The drums kind of do this really cool double time thing, or rather, I guess half time. That definitely has a name that's not that, but let me explain. So if the whole song, do I have my shaky boy? Where's shaky boy?
Hello? Everybody look at your screen and say, come here, shaky boy. I'm going to be really disappointed if he doesn't find the shaky boy now. It's thousands. He found it. That was because you guys helped.
So if you were to like headbang to the song, it'd be really easy. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess you don't headbang to pop. I guess you just kind of like, you know, like bob your head at 1, 2, 3, 4, which is fine. And in the pre-chorus that Luke was talking about, the drums that are sensational. We get a giant hit on 4, where 1, 2, and 3 are just kind of like smaller and a lot quieter. So it kind of makes you bob your head at about half the speed. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I mean? So it's and it kind of carries that a little bit into the chorus. It's definitely not as like pronunciated. You can kind of hear it in the background a little bit, but God, the drums are really great in that part. It's funny because like that's a really big thing in metal. Actually, Loveless World has that. in one of the last choruses of Love Us World during the Mitsumete yo, Mitsume naide, and it's Mitsumete yo, Mitsume naide. Yeah. So I don't know. Think of other songs. Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold. Last chorus has that.
It is.
So it's kind of cool how
pretty much the same song, honestly.
Yeah, same exact thing. So I mean, that's just, I don't know, that just lends from just kind of creating like this air of openness and kind of like anticipation, I guess, because it is the pre-chorus. Like, you know, you're about to jump into the most hype part of the song, as the chorus is 90% of the time, you know. So yeah, I think that is really cool. Final note for the song: there's a lot of chorus in this song.
Yeah, we take those.
I mapped this like in my head and I wrote it down. So we jump in on a chorus, you know, come on, bum, bum, ba, na, na. That's chorus. All the way until the first verse. Okay, and then there's a pre-chorus where, oh, Mari, rock out, Mari. And then there's another chorus. Very, very normal so far. Then we hop into another verse, and then a pre-chorus, and then a chorus. Very normal. And now this is usually where we'd hit the bridge into last chorus for like your most standard song of all time. But instead, we hit chorus, chorus, and then chorus, and then the song ends.
Give it to me. When the chorus is this, it's like Majuka Dreamer. When the chorus is this good, just give us more chorus and it's fine.
Yeah.
I do think this is not the best chorus of the 3 songs, though. That's definitely for our next song. Woo, what a chorus.
I just imagine you like sitting in a hospital and like your IV bag just has the word chorus scribbled on like with like Sharpie marker.
all three of them are so good across these 3 songs.
Oh man.
They just get better throughout the episode.
I'm excited to talk about Sharon. I don't know about you. I mean, given the fact that you just said you're excited to talk about Sharon, I'm gonna go with you might be excited to talk about Sharon.
What an absolute banger this song is. Let's dig on in.
Okay.
Get out your forks and knives, kids. Maybe a spoon also. You never know.
Yeah, spork.
Keep it handy next to you.
Holds up spork. So I was joking around before, when we first started this, when I said you're not allowed to dislike this song, because, you're allowed to have it not be your favorite, but you're not allowed to dislike it. The reason being is because you like Love Live if you're here, and I feel like this is very much the most Love Live song out of the 3. Yeah. Now, let me explain myself. Okay, the reason we have this in this order is because I don't know if there's an official order that exists of these songs. Like, there could very well be, and it was written somewhere in Japanese and I didn't exactly pick up on it. But I feel like the natural order of things happening is you have the actual graduation, right? Then you have the graduation party, and then the last song, thematically I think is like the real, like at the end of the party, like it's really time to go, like it's really time to say goodbye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even though they're still getting a movie. Haha, good prank.
Right,
videos.
of course. And I just feel like thematically, like I went on this big tangent in the Discord a while ago about how Super Love Super Live is like a celebration of Love Live as a whole, and go read that in Song Discussions if you're in Discord. Link down below. I feel like this is a fantastic kind of finale / wrap up / celebration of the whole graduation arc that we've been experiencing for like the past, like 6 or 7 months,
Until
I just feel, of course, and I just feel like this song just encapsulates it so well in just a small bite-sized piece of Chiron, And that could just be my incredible bias towards Chiron being my favorite, but I feel like this song is just fantastic on every level there is to be fantastic on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not biased towards Chiron. I enjoy them a lot, obviously, but like this in my opinion is just very strongly the best of the three, and that's saying something. And when you're in the same company as these other two songs, I think the part it does best is if anybody just listened to this song that didn't like Love Live and didn't know any of the girls, then they would just say, "Oh wow, all three of these girls are like the best singers, right?" And that's awesome. Because they have fantastic vocal performances. I don't want to go out on a limb and say they're their best vocal performances. I don't feel comfortable saying that. I think Yo, I know has had better vocal performances. Chica probably has. Ruby might have. But like I feel like if you ask somebody who never listened to a Love Live song, like, do you think these are good singers? They'd say, yeah, these are really good singers. Because wow, the vocals in the song are just fantastic.
If you ask me at the live as I'm like in my like ugly crying bubble, like, hey Tyler, now that you just heard that song live, was that all three of their best vocal performance? I'd be like, yes, like that is the time I would say yes.
Except for Yo, because can my happy end? And like I mentioned it a little bit earlier, this feels like the second coming of that song, where it has the same energy to like still good ratio. Genki Sekai Day 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 is this exceptionally high energy song, but it's like crossed into the plane of travesty, while this song stays in the plane of like a solidly really good song.
We just love to make an example out of Genki Zenkai, don't we?
Well, I adore that song. No,
but Genki Zenkai is fine. Genki Zenkai is a great song.
It rolled over the cliff. That was too much energy, and I adore that song. But it does. If they could have curtailed that energy back a little bit, I think it could have been a better song. But this song tiptoes that line perfectly and gives you everything I'd ever want.
It's the perfect example of too much of one thing being, not a good thing. Like, of course, it's great to have a lot of energy in a song, like, and I think the best amount of energy is like right before you have too much, like you were saying before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's exactly where they are with this song.
We talked extensively about the Azalea song being really comforting and welcoming and soothing. The bass in this song does the exact same thing.
The bass.
It does the exact same thing. It welcomes. It opens the door and says, "Welcome into my home. We're having steamed hams." And it's so comfy. That's 6-month-old meme. It's so incredibly comfy, and there's no place I'd rather be than in the home of this bass.
I know, just even from like the beginning of doom doo doo doom 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 doom. Is there anything more comfy than that riff? Like, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, the bass is playing in the background. It's there, but it's like, you don't gotta notice me, but I'm gonna be here for you. And
you do notice it because it's loud as shit.
Yeah, and it's just so it's so perfect. I think it really ties together this kind of cool pop rock backing, along with these fantastic vocals. It is what ties and brings everything together.
It's okay to scream the Omeda Toes in the song if you wanted to. Like, that's it. That is, screaming the Omeda Toes is not a crime.
There's plenty of things you can just scream in the song. It's great.
Yes. I was talking before about how Azalea has the clenched fist part in the chorus of the song. This whole song is a clenched fist part for me. Like, honestly, like we got one in the verse, like as soon as Yo hits the high note towards like the middle, and then the chorus. Oh my God! As soon as we hit the Omeda tone, I'm like, yes, congratulations, yes. It's been 40 years since I graduated high school or something like that, but still, congratulations.
I think that happens.
Sorry. No, sorry, my bad. I'm saying I'm graduating soon, but not high school. So.
I think that happens because of like the dichotomy between that soothing bass and this just like high voltage cymbal that's throughout the entire song also, like right next to the bass. The cymbals are just getting goddamn yoded on in this song. And I like that. There's not, the drums aren't necessarily as hard, but the cymbals are throughout the entire song, and I think that's really cool.
I don't think we mentioned the most important part of the song, which is the angry trumpet.
Yeah.
All right, so when I first listened to the song, I was having like issues with YouTube at the time. Like I think my internet was like barely alive. So when I hit load, I literally got 1 second of the song before I I had to like let it buffer a little bit. So yeah, I literally heard and I was like, it's Kagandori Day 2.
We did
like,
it.
We're gonna get a brass like weird tuba song, and it's gonna be fine, but it's not gonna be anywhere near as good as these two. And then literally another second, when I burn, we got the guitar, and I was like, okay, fine, yes, good,
yeah,
good.
We take those.
Oh man, I'm always proud to be like a Chiron boy because like I feel like I don't have any of the popularity things right in front of me now, but I always feel like Chiron's like a little bit of the underdog pick sometimes. I don't know, like especially with some recent releases, like of course they've had their Keen Your Eyes and stuff like that where it's just wow. But in moments like these, like man, I am just like standing on my front lawn, like saluting into the air, like as soon as it's time to be a Chiron boy. And I don't know, every once in a while these releases come along and it's like, wow.
I do feel kind of going off that motif you were talking about earlier, like this feels like the talking about the timeline of these three songs. This feels like the grown-up Chiron song. Obviously, Yozora Nande Mo is like this sentimental song, but I feel like this is the grown-up Chiron. This is like those really bad commercials you see of like a Pokemon like a bad bootleg Pokemon game and like the evolutions. It's like Genkizeka Day 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 is the first form, and then Kinmira Happy End is the second form, and this is just the final form.
That's fine. Yeah. Kinmira is the awkward adolescent evolution. Yep.
Yeah, but like the levels are really like disparaged. So like the first form is like level 1, and then the second form is like level 30, and then this is level 10,000. You know?
Yeah, I was literally just gonna say level 9999. Yes. I love those Facebook ads. Okay, this does not reflect our views at all, and we are not comfortable using this word on the podcast. But there was this one ad I saw that my friend shared. I was like, why is my friend sharing this ad? And it was just like one of those ads on Facebook that was like level up and be like level 10, like Dark Knight, and like level 1 was literally level 1 retard. Just,
like,
okay.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, all right, whatever. That's fine, China.
I just feel like this is like, we talked about the Azalea song was like the ultimate form of Azalea songs. For me, obviously. Like, that one I'll be willing to concede, like, if you like the harder Azalea songs, that's cool. But this feels like the pinnacle of Chiron. This feels like everything that's been up till now has created the song. You get this weird brass stuff from Kagandori Day. You get this high tempo stuff from Kinmai Happy End and Genkizeka Day Day Day, and
then you get like a grown up feeling from like Yozora and Nande.
Yeah, you get that grown up feeling, especially near the end when the solos kick in, when everybody gets there. It's super. Oh, talk about wholesome. Everybody gets a one-line solo in this song, and that's
NPS
super
Noma
nice.
can come too.
There it is. Yeah, it can just join along. That's the little brother. I just feel like this is the culmination of Chiron. This is the pinnacle.
I know like the running theme of today has been having the vocals be great, but having the instrumentals just be like absolutely breathtaking. Like that's just kind of like the past two songs, including this song as well. But I just feel like this is by far the greatest mix of vocals and instrumentals working together to deliver like the best possible product to your ears in this song.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Of all the three, like I love them all. Like I really do. Like I think all of these songs are fantastic. Like you said, I think these are all amazing. But I feel like this song by far works the best because it's not a one person job. It's every like member of the subunit has to be on their game, and the instrumental has to be really awesome. And I just feel like this by far has the best mix of it. And I don't know how much of a bias this is. If like almost everybody I talk to is kind of like in the same boat. Like I know there are a lot of Azalea fans that are like on the Azalea song. Like I know I think Styx and Dextroy Fuller, who are two very active commenters. I think both of them placed it in their top 10 almost immediately. I'm fairly certain that they both have the Azalea song in their top 10, which is great. I mean, like anytime. Okay, so like there's always like historically there's always been like at least one kind of like song to come out per release where it's like, you know, like this is the crowned best song. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Like the Strawberry Trappers of the world. Like, of course, people like Yozora Nandemo, and like, of course, people like Tori Koriko and stuff like that. But it's like, oh, it's Strawberry Trapper, and then after that, it's like, oh, Guilty as Fever. You know, it's. I feel like there's no crowned king of this like subunit block. I feel like they are all just so phenomenal that it is like a peaceful like tri-monarchy.
Yeah, Sakura Baibai is my crowned king. It's a song that
me
like
too.
The other two could get into my top 20. This could be like a top 10 song, but we'll have to see.
I feel like there's just a difference though between saying that Sakura Baibai is your crowned king versus your favorite of the three crowned kings. Like they're all so good, but this one is just your favorite.
Answer. There's no wrong answer here. Like I guess, do you just want to dive into the question? Do you got something else?
Let me just see. Hold on. I mean, all I wanted to say was was just the claps of the post solo chorus where like the instruments kind of drop out and there's just people clapping in the background. Na, 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 na. I can't wait to do that in the theater.
Comfy.
That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah.
I mean, really, like this song is perfect. I think this. I will go as far as saying that I think the song is like perfect, if not just about perfect.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, a song comes along where I actively cannot think of a way for it to be better. Those are your Mijuku Dreamers of the world. Those are your Strawberry Trappers of the world. I can't think of a way to the song to be better. Like I feel like the go-to thing to say whenever I say that is, oh, there could be more solos, but I don't feel like more solos would help the song.
I totally agree with you.
I think that it is absolutely perfect the way it is. Like I don't know. I just don't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like I think this song is perfect, and that's the end of it.
All right, let's dive into question. You guys already know what it is. Rank these songs on your personal list. Tyler, give it to me.
Number
I think ours
3.
are going to be the same.
I think ours are going to be the same. Yes. Well then, let's just do it together. Number 3, Guilty Kiss.
Guilty Farewell Party. Okay.
Guilty Farewell Party.
It's a crowned king. It's just.
It's a crowned king. It's a crowned king.
The word least isn't fair. Like it doesn't do it justice, you know?
Yeah. It is a crown. It is our third favorite crowned king. How about that?
There it is. I like that.
It's just instrumental's fine. Everything is fine. It's just I feel like it doesn't reach the level of perfection that the next two songs have.
Yeah. Number 2, Azalea. Whoa, this song's just awesome. I love it so much. I'm so happy there's an Azalea song I want to listen to.
I feel like the instrumental is just as good as Chiron's, although I wish that the vocals were, I don't want to say better because that just makes me sound like a pretentious asshole. I wish that there was a better mix. Yeah, I wish that there was a better mix of really cool vocals and a really cool instrumental, in which case it would be an equal crowned king with Chiron.
Yeah,
Number 1, Chiron.
Number 1, Chiron. This song is probably going to crack into my top 10 next year when I do my songs order. Like, this song, I thought there's no way Chiron can ever do a Kinmei Happy End. It just feels like the perfect Chiron song. But they've just, like, made Kinmei Happy End but better. So, yeah. I'll take that all the way to the bank.
My contribution is that I think the song is perfect, and that should tell you everything you need to know about it. I literally think the song is perfect, and that's it. Good game.
Real good song. Let us know down below. Give us your 1, 2, 3. No wrong answer. There's literally no wrong answer with this week. Like
I can't even normally I like to find comments that it's like, ooh, I disagree with this, and like of course disagreeing is as fundamental as you having a different order than me, but like I will not disagree with any order that you pick.
I like to find comments that have like a spicy opinion in them. There's no spicy opinion. It's just you can like choose 1, 2, and 3 randomly, and we'll be like, yeah, that's a great list.
I will 100% not in agreement with no matter what you say in this.
All right, I wasn't willing to just like kick the door down and say it earlier. I'm pretty ready to say it now. This is the best subunit release in like Love Live history. I'm ready to just like kick down the door and just say it between both groups. I was thinking about it real hard today, and I'm not even gonna like. There's no way something's better than these 3.
Well,
I'm willing to cut off B-sides here. Like, okay,
so that's what I was gonna say.
Actually,
like,
I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm willing to say which of the two songs between the B-side and the single is your favorite. That's the one for the single, and then you pretty much get your favorite of the two throughout all of them, and compare them to these ones, and like these ones will just crush them.
Of any like whole release?
Any release.
Yeah, I don't really think
Let
I
us know
disagree
down
with
below.
you.
Let us know down below which subunit release is your favorite.
I think my highest contender for this one is ooh. No, definitely not. Okay, I think my highest contender for this one is Aqua's First.
My highest contender for this one is Muse's Final.
That was my one where I just knowed right there because like I really like it, but like as much as I love Psychic Fire and Shunjo Romantic, I picked No Exit Orion, obviously.
Yeah.
As much as I like Psychic Fire and Shunjo Romantic, like I think they're fantastic, but like they are just not these two songs.
Yeah.
Like,
that's kind of where I'm at. I think those three songs probably beat Guilty Farewell Party, but they don't beat the other two.
That's
and
exactly
Shunjo Romantic at one point was my favorite Love Live song. Like, and these two, frankly, just crush it.
I hope you didn't get the episode or the vibe from this episode that in order to atone for our last episode, we are just purposely saying a bunch of good things about the song. Like, I'm pretty sure Luke and I just genuinely believe that this is like an almost perfect subunit release.
This is so good. These songs are so good. If you
very
haven't
happy
listened to them yet,
exist.
go listen to them. If you haven't listened to the full versions, obviously listen to the short versions from us. Go find the full versions and just bathe in them because they're so good.
This came in a really great time in my life where the last, of course the last parts of solos have been like really good and I've been like really hyped for it, but a lot of the season 2 songs, I've been coming around to a lot of them, but there's still some that I listen to.
Yeah.
My Might Tonight and Miracle Wave especially, where it's just like they're fine songs, and like the first batch of solo songs, again, they're fine, they're good, they're awesome, but they're just not my favorite. And then out of nowhere, we get the second half of solo songs, and this is what a great hill to come to from a valley, in my opinion.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I got the links here. I think these all came out on the same day.
They did all come out on the same day, yes.
This is just the best day in Aqua's history, right?
Probably. I mean, I would assume their inception is pretty good. But like,
yeah, like this is right up there with like First Live or First Day the anime aired. Like, these songs are so good.
Yeah, it is a good, I don't know, it is a good day to be a Love Live fan today because you get to listen to these songs.
Any other day, terrible. June 22nd, that was the peak. We're never getting better than that day.
Maybe if your Sticks next episode will be your favorite day. As
also
next episode we are talking about Kiseki Hikaru, which is the one song that like the cynic in me said that they didn't want to write another song, so they just used a song from the OST. But the realist in me says, hey, fuck you, that's not true.
Let's cry real quick together.
Yeah. Kiseki Hikaru, which is the OST song, and Hop Step Y, which is the new Aqua's Club song, which is essentially Landing Action 2. You like that, don't you, Luke?
See you guys next week.
See you guys next week. Thanks so much for watching.